Yeah, what's up, Rebels? What's up, Pride Crew? Doug here in what was sunny North Carolina 10 minutes ago. Sunday walk and talk time. Man, I was like, oh, it's nice and sunny out. It'd be great lighting for video, for walk. Like, quick, let me cut up my potatoes and cut up my chicken for my meal prep and get that shit in the oven. I have great lighting. Got my shoes on, and sun went down. 5 minutes too late. That's all right. Still nice out. Was pretty nice out today. Windy. Windy is all hell today, which is okay. Sun was shining. Got some errands done. Got some packing supplies to ship out all of the shirts for AKLU members. Yeah, stopped by FedEx and I was like, man, I really think FedEx is going to be the way to go. Two problems with FedEx and shipping out over 60 shirts to 60 different people to 60 different addresses. They have to type in all the addresses. I'm like, I'm not gonna stand there. What is gonna take you like 2 hours to type all that shit in? So, and I have all the address labels like already printed and ready to just slap on the packages. So I think we're actually going with the post office. Even though post office is on my shit list. So, back in December, we ordered a second MyZone unit for the gym, even though I actually don't think that we need it. So now I'm just trying to get the refund. So get this, they shipped it up here. It went to the wrong address, which was kind of my fault, but contacted the guy I got it from. He was down in Florida. So the package gets shipped back to Florida. The guy puts the new address on it. It gets shipped up here to North Carolina. It stops in Atlanta, and it was there for 3 weeks, and now it's gone. $400 for the unit, $50 for the shipping, and it's gone. So of course, I call up the post office after it's been missing for 2 weeks. I talked to a lady at the post office, nice lady, and she says, yeah, you should probably fill out a claim. I go, okay, no problem. I fill out a claim. Claim is denied because it was past the 60-day window to file a claim. The claim has to be made 60 days from the date that it was shipped. Now, here's the thing. The post office was in possession of my package for 6 weeks. Almost 2 weeks to get here from Florida, almost 2 weeks to get back to Florida, and another 2 weeks to get back up to Atlanta, where it was lost. 6 weeks. Post office now tells me they won't refund my purchase, even though they lost the package. Very clearly, they lost the package. Package was in the Atlanta distribution center. It is now gone. So, how happy do you think I am at the post office right now? Anyways, I still think post office is going to be the best option to ship out 60 shirts to our members because I can pack it in teeny tiny little envelopes, just a shirt. You can fold it, pack it into a little tiny thing, and then you can ship it for like, you know, $2, $3 or something. So, you know, I go to FedEx. She's like, yeah, you can ship it in these little envelopes. It's $8. I'm like, $8 to ship a shirt? Come on. What a load of bullshit. So, no FedEx for shipping shirts. And of course, I am actually like 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks late shipping everything out, which is completely my fault. But things have been crazy at the gym and screen printing. So, but everything should be going out tomorrow and Tuesday. I'm just gonna use the good old post office. So that's that. Got that done today. Got to 511 to pick up a pair of pants. Again, I'm like telling you guys about my errand as if you guys give a shit. I can't stand people that make absolutely pointless videos about useless shit that nobody cares about. So I'm not going to talk about useless shit that nobody cares about, like my errands. So what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about working out, traveling, and competing, of course. So this past weekend was many competitions. Man, holy shit, kettlebell competitions. There's a competition in Toronto. There was the Cali Open in California. And there was another competition. Ooh, it wasn't in Denmark. It may have been Sweden. Not quite sure. Nordic, Northern Europe area. So 3 kettlebell competitions going on all at the same time. That was kind of fun to log onto social media and see multiple kettlebell sport competitions going on around the world. It's always cool when that happens. It happens a few times a year, and this was one of them. So got to watch some people lifting. It was pretty cool. I got to have some heated discussions about fixation and technique. Oh, and racking the bells above the shoulders on long cycle. Yeah. I had some discussions with a few people about that. If anybody saw the video and knows what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I am not going to name names. So, had that going on. And, man, dog walking in front of me, messing up the video. So, yeah, had some kettlebell sport to watch. What's going on with the gym? I kind of wrapped up a little bit of a mini training cycle. Really, it's so hard to explain. So I had that gracilis injury like a month ago on my left leg. So I was in the middle of a training cycle, and I wasn't in the middle of it. I was at the end of it. I was at the end of a training cycle, and the end of the cycle ends with doing RGSI triathlon. So I hit the triathlon, and I talked about this in previous video, and man, was on a great pace, PR pace for the triathlon. 3 minutes jerk, went great, 11 RPM, felt awesome. Hit my first rep on long cycle, snap, gracilis. Definitely torn, definitely strained. Did not feel good, was very painful. So that ended that. So then 3 weeks, I took a week off, and then took 3 weeks of really moderate lifting. Did a lot of single arm work so that I wasn't on doubles. Now, because of the gracilis strain on my left leg, I was walking funny and squatting weird and definitely doing jerks differently. And that caused me to have a bunch of pain in my right knee. So I've also been dealing with a lot of knee pain on my right knee. So training for me has been really weird lately. So kind of feeling better for the past couple of weeks. Was like, all right, let's get into some heavier training. I got into a little bit heavier training, and upped my kind of went back to a little bit of RGSI volume training from Igor, also mixed in with some methods from Gregor and the conjugate program. So kind of a mixture of the two, which I think I have some ideas to write up a really good training program from. Anyways, I decided to wrap up all of that training on Friday, hit the RGSI triathlon again. I'm not quite sure if I PR'd it. I did good on the jerks. I didn't do as good on long cycles as I wanted to. Did okay on snatches, not great. Kind of felt like I was gonna throw up. I drank a little bit too much Gatorade before I started, but whatever, did pretty good. And overall, it's okay. I wouldn't necessarily go so far as to say I'm happy, but it's okay. Yeah, I'm trying to be a little bit more stoic and just say, you know, it's not good, it's not bad, it just is. It is what it is. So got that training set done, and that's that. Now, getting back to my, sorry about the shitty lighting here, getting back to my squat program that the wife has set up for me. Finished up my 3 weeks of high box and hit a PR. It's easy to hit a PR on something that you've never done before. So hit a PR on high box 1 rep at 445. Yeah, 445. I've never even had 445 on my back, ever. So to be able to hit that on a box squat, even though it's high box, pretty cool. I was really, really stoked about that. The unfortunate thing is, it's one of those things that every powerlifter knows about. Once you PR on something, you're super happy. And then the reality sets in that all of your percentages just went up. Your percentage went up because you just hit that PR. So I hit that high box PR. Now this reality sets in. The next 3 weeks, my program is a 5 rep, a 3 rep, and a 1 rep max on parallel box. This is gonna suck, but that's okay. I'm still super excited about it. So the next week, I am actually on, I'm on a break for a week from kettlebell training, and after that, I will be working with Gregor on more of a strength conjugate program to increase my strength, not necessarily my speed on kettlebells. I really want to feel, sorry about the wind, I know it's windy, it's super windy right now, and I know the sound quality on this video is gonna suck, but my apologies. Anyways, I'm probably gonna work with Gregor on a strength conjugate type of program for kettlebell. I really need to feel more comfortable on 28 before I really start training for a 10-minute set on 28. I definitely have a goal on 28, and I definitely have a new goal after the Cali Open yesterday. Somebody else hitting a certain number on 28 that I definitely want to beat. And I will tell you one thing, nothing motivates me more than wanting to fucking beat somebody. So I'm a little bit fired up over that. I'm not gonna name names. Again, if you saw the Cali Open, you know what I'm talking about. And I think pretty most people know in the kettlebell sport world, the people who are at a certain level here in the United States. And I will definitely be training to beat somebody very, very soon, within the next few months. So that is my kettlebell point where I'm at right now. Competition, I have no clue where I'm going to compete, but I'm guessing it is going to be in Atlanta, possibly in Chicago, maybe in Atlanta this summer. So we have that to look forward to. Now on to other people's training. So I'm not just talking about myself all fucking day. My people, so super happy with my people. This was a test day on Friday also for my people. So Mike hit and finished his first 10 minutes on 20 kilo long cycle. Super happy about that. Chris did really good on his jerk set. I was super happy. And then he hit his snatch set and we hit some snags, a little bit of snag on the snatch set. So he struggled on snatches competition last year, and he's got to finish his 10 minutes on 20s before he can train on 24s. He's got the jerks, he can do the jerks, it's the snatches. So we are gonna be doubling up his snatch work in his program, and I know for a fact in 6 weeks he will fucking nail that snatch set. We'll just focus on that, and I know he'll hit it. So got that. Still happy with his performance, he did good, but I know he can do better. So we just gotta change up his training a little bit and he'll be able to hit it. Next, big numbers out of my girl, Marlena, up in Michigan. Super, super, super happy coaching moment. She went from 89 reps 2 months ago to 103 reps on Friday. Super, super, super stoked about that. So happy. As a coach, you know, you want your people to always do better and to improve. And, you know, we put, as coaches, a ton of time and effort into their programming. And, you know, everything else that we go into when you have a student and you're a coach, you have that relationship, is very, very important. It's very special to me. It's super important to me as a coach. So I am super happy that she hit that number. I can't wait to share some video, hopefully, and some pictures of her hitting that. And what else? So that's all my people. My girl Katya up in Virginia, she's kind of on a break right now. She's still training, but she's got a bunch of work shit going on that's kind of fucking up her schedule. So nothing we can do about that. We just got to do the best we can. So I got that. She'll be back on the platform. She'll be crushing it soon. So who else? What do we else got going on? The wife. The wife is crushing bench press. We have no clue why. We have no clue how. She's on kind of an odd program that she devised from some other program, and somehow or another her bench number is just fucking going up every single week. It's crazy. So super happy about that for the wife. And she thinks she may have figured out a new technique on her deadlift and her grip that is going to fix her back. So super excited about that. So her training is going really well. The rest of the powerlifting team is getting ready for USPA next month. It is at the end of March, and they are, I don't know, 5 weeks out maybe. And this past week they kind of hit some big numbers. It's not really a test, but yeah, I don't quite know how to explain Lindsay's programming, but they basically, they're gonna hit their openers. They hit their openers this past week. So everybody in the gym on the powerlifting team that's competing next month at USPA, they all hit their openers, and a bunch of the people on the team, their openers that they just hit are PRs from their previous meet numbers. So like everybody in the gym this past week has been super, super stoked with all of their numbers. So we are super happy about that. And my apologies again for the lighting now that the sun's gone down. I've been talking forever. This is a super long video, but I got a lot to talk about, okay? So I'll wrap this up in the next minute here. So everybody's getting ready for that. We're gonna go visit some friends up at a deadlift competition next week, and we're gonna do that. We went shooting last week. It was super fun. I had to do a lot of cleaning on the AR-15 today from shooting last week. And then what else is going on? I guess that's it. My big message for this week, I don't know. Love the people around you. Love what you do. Take care of your friends. And my final message, take shit from no one. So if you do a good job and you enjoy what you do and you stand behind your work and you think you're doing the right thing, take shit from no one. That's your final message. So, Sunday walk and talk. Apologies for the shitty lighting and the super windy conditions and bad voice, bad sound. So that's it, kids. You guys can barely see me. We're done. Peace.